Well, welcome. I am privileged and honored to be the CEO of Allina Health and really privileged to be with all of you here this evening. I wish we could all be together, as I know there's so many friendly faces that I've gotten to know well over the years, and these galas have always been inspirationally to me personally, and I think to us collectively, about the impact that Mercy has on this community. This gets very personal for me as well. My father-in-law, Joe, was one of the people who actually cut the ribbon on the opening of the hospital in 1965. He didn't know then that a couple of years later, his daughter would be severely burned, and Mercy would literally save her life. Joe also didn't know at the time that his last days of life would be comfortable and cared for with the talent and made better by the people at Mercy Hospital as they cared for his cardiac condition. It's no surprise to me that Mercy Hospital, along with Abbott Northwestern Hospital, our other hospital in Metro, were number 1 and 2 rated hospitals in the Metro market, and Mercy is consistently in the top 5 hospitals in the state. The excellence of care and the compassion of care that's provided here is just exceptional, and you are part of that exceptionality. The margin of excellence is due to the donors that exist in this room, who donate their time, their resources, their treasures in ways that are just remarkable for our community. We cannot thank you enough. Let's say that we all know that this is no ordinary time. COVID-19, if anything, has shown us the more dependent we are on the healthcare resources in our community, and our caring team members who have worked their hearts out to make sure the community is cared for, both those infected with the virus, but also those who have tremendous other needs are cared for in the right way. And again, we cannot do this well, especially now when we need this care the most, without your support, and I thank you for it. Tonight we're raising funds for 2 really important programs that exist at Mercy and that are increasing in their need. One is cardiovascular care and the other the emergency department care. So the cardiovascular care needs have increased by 20% in the last year, and we have an exceptional program here. We want to make sure it continues to fill the evolving needs of our community that we serve. In addition, our emergency room here serves over 100,000 a year through your support. So the cardiovascular care and the emergency care here, sustaining that and improving it continuously for the lives that we serve is so important. I don't think that anything illustrates that more than a story. And this is a story, frankly, I told about Mercy Hospital to the entire Allina Health community, all 28,000 people. It touched us all very deeply.
I'm used to loss. Well, as used to it as anyone can ever really be. But what I wasn't prepared for was my perfectly healthy, beautiful, energetic 14-year-old daughter being one more of those losses. Let me explain. For many years, my husband and I tried to start a family. After 2 miscarriages and 1 failed adoption, in August of 2006, we flew to China to meet our 8-month-old daughter. Her name was Emmy. We decided it was important for her to stay connected to her Chinese roots. So she started attending Yinghua Academy, a Chinese immersion school. There she played violin in the orchestra and served on student council. She even played on the volleyball team. The biggest reason we wanted Emmy to attend Yinghua was to learn Mandarin. And that was especially important when Emmy was in 6th grade. Emmy's brother, Junjun, was almost 4 years old when he joined our family. He had been in a special needs orphanage in Hangzhou, China, and for the first year he was at home, Emmy was our primary source of communication. He didn't know any English, and Dan and I didn't speak any Chinese. It was a great blessing to have her do that.
In the middle of her night, her 14-year-old daughter, Emmy, got terribly sick. She actually turned to our resources of Allina Care online, and through that resource was quickly told that she needed to proceed to the nearest emergency room, and that emergency room is Mercy Hospital. She said, "Little did I know that the seconds saved would matter." They were literally in Mercy hospital emergency room for 30 seconds when Emmy's blood pressure plummeted. She said that the talented team immediately ran to her and stabilized her.
I know how close I came to losing Emmy that day. It still chokes me up when I think about it. After the miracle that brought her to our family, I'm so grateful to Allina that they were able to keep me from having to endure yet another loss. I thank you for giving and for the impact your gifts will make on families like ours for years to come.
I join Emmy's mom in her gratitude for everything that Mercy brings to this community. The exceptional services holistically delivered that are delivered with incredible talent and compassion. So thank you for your support. And I look forward in a time where we can all gather and celebrate lives like Emmy's as she enters Spring Lake Park High School together. Thank you.